The ROI formula is a useful tool, but it does not protect an investor from mistakes. It's important to understand the Samui market and the potential of a specific villa. Today, we'll break down the main misconceptions investors face that can impact ROI. Our company has been managing villas on the island for over 10 years. We see the market not through presentations, but through real bookings, nightly rates, occupancy levels, expenses, and the final net income. This is the second video in our series Investing in Samui Real Estate. In the first episode, we broke down the formula for real ROI, and today we'll talk about the misconceptions investors face when choosing a property. Let's start with the most common misconception: the sea view bias in investment decisions. Sea view villas in Samui can give unique, unprecedented panoramic views, but some investors assume that a sea view automatically guarantees high year-round occupancy. In reality, for rentals, the convenience and comfort of the villa itself are often more important. Typical nuances of sea view villas are difficult steep access, lack of a green area, yard or a garden, but most importantly, limited privacy. You are often exposed to neighbors or nearby properties. In the segment below 12 million baht, 3-bedroom villas without sea view, located on a flat land, often show higher occupancy and therefore better profitability. Because a family, for example, will find it easier to access a villa built on a flat land than one located on a hillside. It provides greater safety as well as closer proximity to daily family activities. The next misconception may seem logical at first glance, but this is exactly what often breaks the investment math. This misconception is the belief that a beachfront villa is essential for strong rental performance. Beachfront villas can offer a truly luxurious experience. The sea is literally at your doorstep. But investors should consider a few important factors. First, the price of beachfront properties is significantly above the average. Second, there is still the issue of privacy. You cannot restrict public access to the beach, so the area in front of the villa remains accessible to others. From our experience in both sales and property management, investment villas that perform very well in rentals are often located within 5 kilometers from the beach. And this is not a problem. Guests who specifically want true beachfront living often choose a seaside hotel instead. Investors don't need to compete for that segment of tourists. But format is not only about the type of villa. It's also about choosing the right location. Sometimes investors only consider villas in Chaweng or Lamai. However, the current market data shows that the entire eastern coastline of Samui demonstrates roughly similar rental performance figures. Undervalued areas of the island include Maenam and Bangrak, for example. More and more clients are choosing these districts which are actively developing. In Maenam, for example, there is a swimmable beach year-round. In Bangrak, the logistics are very convenient. Piers with connections to the mainland and Kopangan, and the airport just 5 minutes away. For you, we currently have one villa available in Mani residence in Bangrak area. Send us a message on WhatsApp and we'll share the full rental performance statistics for this property. Before purchasing a villa, an investor should also clearly define the rental strategy. We can roughly divide villas into 3 categories. Those better suited for short-term rentals, typically sea view villas. Those more suitable for long-term rentals, quiet, peaceful villas located further from the ring road. And finally, universal villas that can perform well in both long-term and short-term rental formats. A villa's job is to work for the investor. The higher the occupancy, the higher their profitability, and therefore the higher the ROI. Some investors only consider freehold. However, based on our experience, for investment purposes, leasehold is often the more rational option. First, leasehold is the most straightforward and legally established form of property ownership for foreigners in Thailand. Second, the entry price is lower, which directly improves ROI. And third, the simpler and more transparent the ownership structure, the higher the liquidity of the asset. A clean leasehold structure is often easier to resell. We operate within a clear investment segment. Villas priced between 8 to 12 million baht. These are properties where the format, location, and rental strategy align with real market demand. Message us on WhatsApp and we'll send you a curated list of such villas, complete with rental performance data and expense breakdowns. Investment success in Samui depends on choosing the right asset and defining a clear rental strategy in advance. A good investment is not just about the ROI formula, it's about understanding the market. In the next episode, we'll break down what's more profitable, off-plan properties or completed villas.